Hey guys, Nick here and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be different than any of my other videos, and because it is that today's video I'm going to show you guys my OBS recording settings. Now you guys might be wondering why would I do a video like this, and the reason is that many of my friends and many of my my other friends, like subscribers, have asked for a video regarding my OBS recording settings, because they have trouble themselves to configure and record themselves. So I'm going to show you guys my OBS recording settings so you guys can probably follow it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Here we go!
Alright, so let's get straight into this. Now, as you can see, I have OBS 21.1.0 open. And you can see the mirror effect going around and stuff like that, and my messy desktop, but let's not care about that right now. And in this video, what we're going to be caring about is this button right over here, settings. Now, this video isn't going to be mainly about best recording settings for this or that. This video is going to cover my personal preference for OBS recording. So if you guys want to have your videos have its quality look similar or same to mine, I guess you can do the same. Let's go to output here. As you can see, I like to have my output mode set to advanced because it gives me more access to more advanced features. Now, I just keep it at standard, as of course I'm not an expert at all these stuff and stuff like that. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we have recording path. Now, I really try to actually organize my video files. So here, let me open up my file explorer, and as you can see, I do have a secondary hard drive that is 4 terabytes. So that's where I store my videos, so I don't clog up my SSD. And so yeah, I made separate folders for all of these. And recording format is definitely MP4 because it's the standard generally. For audio track, I like to keep my videos with 2 audio tracks. The reason being, track 1 is for my microphone and track 2 is for my system audio or game audio. For my encoder, which is really the deciding factor for the quality of my videos, is NVENCH.264. Now, this encoder will not appear in like every single computer because, of course, the specification of every single computer is different. So if you're using a AMD graphics card, it might say something like AMD something or OpenGL. And they also have something called X264. That's for the CPU. But NVENC is the one I use. It's rendered by graphics card. So I myself am using an NVIDIA graphics card. And since it's really powerful, I decided to use it as my encoder to take a lot of stress off of my CPU. If you guys are not familiar with all of this, I will link a channel in the description so you guys can watch it and at least learn something about computers. Now, for my rescale output, I like to keep at 1920 by 1080 as it's the standard quality of many gaming videos out there and stuff. And I generally don't even care about this because I actually never gone into trouble with this. For the rate control right here, I like to keep my rate control for NVENCH.264 to CQP. Generally, for the CQP, if the value is higher, generally means that the compression rate is going to be higher, basically making your file size smaller. But I don't want that because the higher I go, the quality of my videos will be worse. So I like to keep it at 12 or 10 or under. So even though it might have a huge file size, it won't compromise on quality either. So I would like to set it at 12 or 10, but it does depend on you. Keyframe interval, I like to set at auto because I'm not pro at any of this stuff like keyframes and stuff like that. So I leave it at 0, which means auto. And for the preset, I like to keep it at high quality at times, but today or something I decided to leave it at default. And sometimes I also like to leave it at high, but main is what I'm going for. And auto is, I'm not sure. Sometimes I like to go for 4.1 or 4.2. But I decided to go for auto this time. 2-pass encoding, I really don't know what that means, but actually I really don't know. But here for the GPU, I set to 0, probably means auto. and B frames is 2. So this is actually generally the whole thing. My recording settings will not work on every single computer. This is just the settings that will fit my computer, my particular computer. And I'll have the specs of my computer listed in the description as always. I've been doing that for every single one of my videos. I always leave a link to my computer specs if you guys are curious. Yeah, that's pretty much it. For streaming, I'm not gonna get into too much detail, except that I only use X264. It sometimes freezes because my internet is pretty slow and stuff like that. For my audio, which is really important, because of course if I don't have audio, you guys won't be able to hear me or the game. I like to keep my sample rate at 48 kilohertz. Well, this also means that you actually need to do some findings of your computer. You actually need to know more about it, because for my microphone is has a sample rate of 48 kilohertz, so I leave it at that. Channels is stereos because of course I do not like to leave out mono. It just makes my video sound like a video from the early 2000s. My desktop audio device is just Realtek digital outputs. That's the sound device on my motherboard and stuff. I only like to leave it at 1. So this is the desktop, my system audio, and as you can see, my microphone is an AT2020 USB Plus. That's my microphone that I'm recording right now. Other than that, I generally prefer that you should not touch any of these unless you really have to. If you really want to have like push to mute or push to talk stuff, it all depends on you. For my video, of course I like to leave it at 1920 by 1080 as that's the resolution of my monitor. My downscale filter I like to leave at 32 samples, and I like to have my videos the FPS value set at 60 frames per second, as YouTube does not support 120 frames per second either. In fact, this software does not even support 120, so I'm going for the highest right here. My hotkeys generally all depends on you, so I have it set at F11, F12. This is not a really good one, but it'll do for me. So as you can see, you can assign many hotkeys to OBS, but of course sometimes it might interfere with other softwares that might be on or anything. So now let's move on to advanced. I generally like to keep my process priority to above normal, as I really want to keep my videos quality as good as possible for you guys to watch. Of course, I have my render set to DirectX 11 because since that's my only option and I can't go anywhere else with it. Color format I like to keep at MB12 because of course that is the default. And YUV color space I like to go for higher, and let's keep it at full because of course I want my videos to look better. My audio monitoring device I set to default, but I generally don't use it much, but yeah. And the rest of these stuff, I really don't actually mess around with it, because the reason being that the rest of these are more to live streaming, and this video is not about live streaming. So as you can see, I have it all set here. So for those people who want to have their setting like near or close to mine, you should watch this video, which I already did. So yeah, as you can see, it's all this stuff and stuff like that. I won't show you my stream key, or else of course you're gonna be streaming on my channel, but of course I won't show it to you. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I also keep some of my scenes up here: gaming video and reacting video. Gaming video basically means probably a webcam and game recording. Right here, I can just turn on video capture device or something, so you guys can see me or something. I generally like to keep my video capture device off because I'm not really comfortable with using webcam. I only use it in live streams and stuff like that, but I generally don't use a lot of face cam videos. That's just my preference. And reacting videos, I currently haven't done any reacting videos on this channel, but now you guys have seen this, you probably know that I'm planning to do a reacting video. And as you can see here, I have all my audio tracks. Currently I have 3, and generally I like to keep my desktop audio quieter than my mic, so of course I don't want the game volume to drown my voice. It would just sound super strange. So yeah, this is basically all my settings, and I really hope you enjoy. You can of course follow the settings that I use for your own purpose. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if this video gets 5 likes, I'll do another video regarding OBS stuff. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.